Hey everyone, we all love a good meal, right? But what if I told you some of the things in your pantry or fridge could send you straight to the hospital? Today, I'm going to share with you 10 foods that are toxic and should be avoided. We'll look into the risks they pose, and I'll give you clear advice on staying safe in the kitchen. So, let's jump right in and learn about these dangerous items. Let's start with potatoes. They might look harmless, but there's more to them than you might think. Watch out for potatoes with a green color. They have a toxic chemical called solanine. This green color means the potato has been in the light and is not safe to eat. Solanine can cause nasty symptoms like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and headaches. These symptoms can appear within a few hours of consumption and can last for several days. In severe cases, it can even lead to neurological problems such as confusion, dizziness, and in extreme cases, even paralysis. If a potato is very green or feels soft and squishy, throw it away. It's not worth risking your health. Store your potatoes in a cool, dark place like a pantry or cupboard away from any direct light. Light exposure is what causes the green coloration and the production of solanine. And for God's sake, don't store them in those plastic bags they come in. These bags trap moisture and light, accelerating the greening process. A little care can keep you and your loved ones safe. Always check your potatoes before cooking, and if you're unsure, throw them out. All right, you lot, listen up. We're talking about raw meat and uncooked eggs. Raw meat and eggs can be full of harmful bacteria like salmonella. This troublesome germ can give you stomach cramps, fever, and send you running to the bathroom. Cooking your meat and eggs thoroughly is the only way to eliminate these harmful bacteria. Keep your raw meat separate from other foods, use different chopping boards, and wash your hands thoroughly after handling it. Don't risk your health by playing fast and loose with raw ingredients. Now, let's talk about nutmeg. This aromatic spice adds a warm, nutty flavor to everything from cookies to creamy sauces. But don't let its sweet side fool you. Nutmeg contains a compound called myristicin, which has psychoactive effects when consumed in large quantities. We're talking hallucinations, dizziness, nausea, and even seizures. Just a couple of teaspoons of nutmeg can cause serious problems, and ingesting even larger amounts can be fatal. Stick to using nutmeg in moderation and keep it well out of reach of children. Tomatoes, those juicy red beauties of the kitchen. But there's a dark side to these beloved fruits, and it lies in their stems and leaves. Tomato stems and leaves contain a toxic compounds called solanine and tomatine. Ingesting even small amounts of tomato leaves or stems can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. In severe cases, it can lead to more serious complications like paralysis or death. Just be mindful of the leaves and stems and discard them properly. Don't use them in your cooking. Almonds, those crunchy and nutritious snacks that everyone enjoys. But there's a darker side to the almond family, and it comes in the form of bitter almonds. These nuts contain a compound called hydrogen cyanide, which can be harmful. Just a handful of bitter almonds can be fatal, especially for children. The cyanide disrupts the body's ability to use oxygen, leading to rapid breathing, seizures, and eventually death. Sweet almonds we commonly find in stores are perfectly safe to eat. Bitter almonds, often used to make almond extract, are easily identifiable by their strong bitter taste. If you ever come across them, don't even think about taking a bite. Listen up, you lazy sods. It's time to face the harsh reality. I'm talking to those of you who rely on processed crap to fuel your bodies. You might think it's convenient, but at what cost? These supposed foods not only lack nutritional value, but also hide hidden dangers. Every bite you take is a risk to your health. Artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives have been associated with health issues such as hyperactivity, allergies, cancer, and heart disease. These additives aren't just harmless additions. They pose potential threats in your meals. These processed nightmares are often packed with hidden sugars, increasing your risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other chronic diseases. You might not even realize how much sugar you're consuming daily. If you want to live a long and healthy life, you need to ditch the processed crap and start cooking from scratch. It's not as hard as it seems, and the benefits are immense. Fresh ingredients, simple recipes, and a little bit of effort are all it takes to nourish your body. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, or so the saying goes. But what about those tiny seeds hidden inside? Apple seeds contain a compound called amygdalin, which breaks down into hydrogen cyanide when ingested. A single apple seed contains a relatively small amount of amygdalin, and you would need to consume a significant quantity to experience any adverse effects. However, it's still important to be aware of the potential dangers, especially for children. So, next time you're enjoying a crisp, juicy apple, be sure to spit out the seeds. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Kidney beans, those hearty legumes that form the base of so many delicious dishes. But beware, my friends, for these little beans can pack a poisonous punch if not cooked properly. Raw or undercooked kidney beans contain a toxin called phytohemagglutinin, or PHA for short. This nasty compound can cause severe nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Before cooking, soak your kidney beans in water for at least 5 hours. Then discard the soaking water and rinse the beans thoroughly. Boil the beans for at least 10 minutes to ensure they reach a safe temperature. Brown rice, the healthier, fiber-rich alternative to its white counterpart, is often praised for its nutritional benefits. It's packed with essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to a balanced diet. But what if I told you that this seemingly virtuous grain could be harboring a hidden danger? A danger that lurks beneath its wholesome exterior. Arsenic, a toxic heavy metal, can accumulate in rice during the growing process. This happens because rice plants absorb more arsenic from the soil and water compared to other crops. While it's true that arsenic exposure can increase the risk of certain cancers and other health problems, the levels found in rice are generally considered to be low. However, long-term consumption of arsenic, even in small amounts, can pose health risks. One effective way to reduce arsenic levels in brown rice is to rinse it thoroughly before cooking. This simple step can wash away some of the arsenic present on the surface of the grains. Another tip is to cook your rice in a larger volume of water, using a ratio of 6:1 water to rice. This method helps to dilute and remove more arsenic during the cooking process. Brown rice remains a nutritious and delicious food, rich in fiber and essential nutrients. It can be a great addition to your meals, but it's important to be mindful of the potential arsenic content. Take steps to minimize your exposure by varying your diet and incorporating other grains like quinoa or barley. By doing so, you can enjoy the benefits of brown rice while reducing potential risks. Rhubarb, that tart, tangy delight we love to transform into pies, crumbles, and jams. But beware, my friends, for this seemingly innocent plant harbors a dark secret within its leaves. Rhubarb leaves are highly toxic and should never, I repeat, never be eaten. The culprit? Oxalic acid, a naturally occurring compound found in high concentrations in rhubarb leaves. While the stalks of rhubarb are perfectly safe to eat after being cooked, the leaves should always be removed and discarded. So there you have it, folks. 10 seemingly innocent foods lurking in your kitchen that could actually be hazardous to your health. From the green tinge of potatoes to the deadly cyanide in bitter almonds, knowledge is power when it comes to staying safe in the kitchen. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more no-nonsense advice. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and keep those kitchens cooking.